all my non-weighted gear that I have left in 2024. Hi, I'm Jonathan Pritchett with Theology, Geek, Fitness, and in this video I'm going to talk about what's left of my non-weighted gear. In a prior video I talked about all the gear that I got rid of, and also in another video I talked about what weighted gear I still have left, plus what I have coming on the way to review for next year, as I'm shifting things around in my equipment to see what I want to use going forward as I minimize the amount of gear that I have between my work and my home and my car, scaling down, as it were, to get to the base essentials as I approach 50 and decide to just stick with that going forward. So first off, I still have the T2 Fusion trainer. Of course, that's usually my favorite piece every year. This year, when I do my end of the year, we'll see if it still remains number one after getting the Bull Bar 2.0. We'll see. But obviously I have the T2 Fusion trainer. Don't see ever parting with that. That will always be a part of the equipment that I have. It's just one of the best products on the market for home fitness. Obviously I have the Bull Bar 2.0. Never getting rid of that. Love that thing. I have it here in the office behind me, and it even sets up just fine in this little cramped office that I'm temporarily in until next year. Still use a variety of resistance bands in my training. I'm going to be reviewing the Bull Bar resistance bands in an upcoming video because I got a free set with the Bull Bar, but they came out with a new set of bands that are 5 bands instead of 4 that they're selling, and they have a different look to them. They're two-tone, and they say that it's the same anti-snap technology that was in their older set of 4 bands that I got free. So I want to check those out, and so in my review I will go over any similarities and differences between their new bands and their older bands. I still have a set of resistance bands from Undersun, though they have, after all these years, started to snap, but because I've been checking out other resistance bands from Bull Bar, and I have a 4-pair set of their old bands and now the 5 set on the way. Probably won't be picking up any more Undersun bands because I just don't need them, but I still have 2, between the 3 sets of Undersun bands that I had, I have 2 that are mix and match from what hasn't snapped yet, but they're hanging in there. That Five Below Series 8 suspension trainer that they sold a couple years ago that I haven't seen on sale any year since. Thing's still holding up like a champ, so I'm still using that. I'm still using all the Angles 90 gear, the Angles 90 grips, the sling trainer, their homemade weight net. I use their little two bands and their 3 hip bands. Still got all that, so keeping that stuff around. Still keeping the J-Flex cross grips in my travel kit, so that counts as non-weighted gear. Then of course I still have my outdoor pull-up bar and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I've got. Oh, speaking of Bull Bar, in addition to getting their new resistance bands coming in, I'm also getting their new grips. So I'll compare those to the Angles 90 grips when they get here. And I'll be reviewing those and their ab slings for the Bull Bar 2.0. So they have a variety of accessories now, at least 3, the bands, the grips, and the ab slings. So I'll be doing reviews on that next year as well. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, scaled down, got rid of a lot of stuff. Go watch that video where I talked about all the things that I got rid of. But I still have a fair amount of equipment left. Between all the Angles 90 stuff and the resistance bands and the T2 Fusion trainer and then the Bull Bar and the J-Flex. So I still got some pretty good pieces that just have stayed in use for years now that are rock solid. So there you go. That's the non-weighted gear that I'm still have in my toolkit going into 2024. So let me know what you're using out there. Is there any products on the horizon that are suspension trainer type things or resistance band company, or maybe even resistance band accessories? I'm looking at certain things. I'm not into really bars and handles for resistance bands or plates, but maybe I'll check them out and try to get back into it. Let me know what's out there, what you're using in this kind of wheelhouse of home fitness gear. I'd be interested to know, and if there's a product you'd like me to review, let me know. So appreciate you watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.